Hi, this is Yvon Prehn from Effective Church Communications, and I would like to show you how to modify an Easter ad because little things do mean a lot, especially in church communications. So let's get started. We received a wonderful sample from a reader of Effective Church Communications, and Jerry sent us this ad right here that she was going to be using in the newspaper to talk about their church service. And what was neat about it is she had taken a postcard that we'd posted on the website that people could use for an Easter invitation, and she just reworked it a little bit and came up with really a wonderful ad. Well, that was great. I wanted to share it with the readers of Effective Church Communications, but the main reason that I wanted to share it was I wanted to show people how you can modify the design. Now, a very astute reader came up with this comment, which was great, where the person said, 3 suggestions. The ad should include the actual name and address of the church. You need to be clear about the services. Are they in the stadium or the field? And also add a website link. So, actually, as she was sending this, Jerry was sending me another ad, and she said, oh, I'd forgotten to put the name of the church. And then I emailed her back and I said, well, we got these other comments, so would you mind if I made just a few little bitty changes and use that as a training lesson? And she said, go right ahead. So here is the publisher file of what Jerry sent me. Now, the right fonts did not download with it, so her spacing, of course, was much better, and there were different fonts. But let me just show you how a few little changes I think would make it much easier to read and understand for people. Now, this is just great. Heaven's champion, Jesus won the way. And one of the things, though, that I would change here, this is a nice little saying from the postcard. It says, when Jesus died, the disciples lost their leader, healer, friend, future. They hid in fear without hope. But then the dawn came on the 3rd day, and everything changed. The one little change that I would make with this, first of all, the typeface that I would use for it, and that I use for a lot of things like this, it's a very simple one, but we're most interested in making sure that people can read things, is Arial Narrow. Now, the reason that I use that is it is very easy to read. One of the things that's really nice about Arial Narrow is you can make sure that you get everything in that you want. I'm going to actually drop this one line down. Okay, what I did is I bumped the size up to 14 points. Here, let me show you. See, it's Arial Narrow. It's 14 points, and this is much easier to read than the previous one was. You want people, if they're looking at an ad, to be able to read something well from a distance, and I think that will work out just really well. Now, over here on the schedule, let's first of all change everything to Arial Narrow to be consistent. Now, we can make the Easter Sunday schedule bold. The date, that's just fine. But now here, let's go ahead and change a few things here. First of all, of course, we're going to change this where it, just so it is spaced a little bit better. Now, because it makes it very clear that the sunrise service is at the junior high stadium, let's put below or right next to the traditional service, we'll put at. Okay, so that's consistent. That clarifies that. Now, where do you want to put the website, that sort of thing? What I would strongly recommend is that, well, a couple of things. One thing that I would put up here, and now for those of you that go to the church, you might not think that this is important. Okay, I put the city, state, and zip code below the name of the church. Now, some of you might think, oh, that's kind of silly. Why did you do that? Well, it's amazing how people, even in an area, they might say Waller Baptist Church, and you think, well, everybody knows where that is. But names can be confusing. I live in Ventura, California. Now, a lot of people, when they see the Ventura Freeway, they think that's by our city. It isn't. And if you don't really know exactly where something is, it can be confusing. So I put that in there because let's just say that somebody who's really new in the area, opens up a newspaper, they see this immediately with, this is in the greater Houston area, but they see the actual city and the zip code, they immediately have a mental image of what it's close to. And some of these things, they might seem like they're extra and not necessary, but they're really important if you want to connect with people. Now, just a couple other little changes that I would make. I think that what the person means here, they have the senior pastor, and then they have the phone and the address. Now, the way it looks like that's the senior pastor's phone number. I don't think that's what they want to say. I think it's very good to put this, it's just fine to put the senior pastor on there. In all honesty, probably not really necessary. Visitors, I don't know if that's a real deal breaker or not, but I would actually, if you're going to keep that on there, I would actually put that at the bottom. Quite honestly, just because of space, as I was looking at and playing around with this, I would take the senior pastor's name off there, because I think far, far more important is that you do put the website on there. We've got that on there nice and big because that's what people look at today when they want to when they want to find out something more about a church or whatever. And I think that this makes a very nice ad. All the information is there. It tells you where everything is, location, you've got the website, and on the Effective Church Communications website, there's going to be some articles on updating your website before Easter that I think you'll find really helpful. But you do something like this, you're going to have a much more complete, much more helpful ad. So I hope that helps a little bit, and all of you create good advertisements with lots of information and get people to come to your church for Easter. For lots more about church communications for Easter and all during the year, please go to www.effectivechurchcom.com, and may the Lord greatly bless you as you serve Him today in church communication.